Right, just want to say a few words about the event of Caroline Flack, who committed suicide at the weekend. There was an ongoing criminal case. I don't want to comment too much on that because I don't know nothing about it, and I like to get my facts straight before I comment on something. I don't like to just comment on something which I don't know nothing about. So I'm going to leave that. But what I will comment on is something which I do know quite a lot about, and that is being a victim of trolls and the press. Caroline, I've seen some of the stuff that was put out about her, and a lot of it is from faceless trolls, faceless cowards I like to call them. But surprisingly or unsurprisingly, there was a lot of big accounts with big followers who jumped on the bandwagon, and they comment on something which they didn't know nothing about. They're just going by what the press done, putting out fake photos or whatever they may be, or whatever they're doing. Until it goes to court, we don't know the full facts. So, and it just everyone just jumps on the bandwagon and stuff, and that's what happens. And I feel that no, the press and trolls are not the judge, jury, and executioner. They think they are. In this case, they was the executioner, because I feel that they drove her to suicide. That's what I feel. They've got blood in their hands. It's like a form of manslaughter. And I mean, I'm talking from experience because I've been through it myself. A story was put out about me, and someone with a big account, I don't want to say their name, they took it upon themselves to comment on it and said something, derogatory about me, and all of their followers jumped to the bandwagon, and I was just getting non-stop hate. So this is what happens. And then I felt, I had anxiety, I had depression, I felt suicidal. So people got to be very careful with their words. Very careful, of what they're, especially if you've got big responsibility. If you've got a lot of followers, you've got a very big responsibility, I mean, you're an influencer, you can influence people. So, I mean, I've got no problem with anyone talking about me, what I do on the TV or in a professional capacity. You can all day long till the cows come home. But when you start talking about my personal life, which you don't know the full ins and outs. When you start commenting on that on social media, then that's different. As what happened with Caroline Flack, talking about someone in a professional capacity all day long. I haven't got a problem with that, whether you be an entertainer, whether you be a sportsman, whether you be, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Personal life should be left out of this, okay? Another thing as well is you've got people up and down the country. It's not just people in the public eye. You've got people up and down the country who are going through the same torment, harassment, bullying on social media. And I believe that these social media platforms need to put something in place so this doesn't happen anymore. Because one life lost is too much. And this is going on every day. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people are going through this every single day. But this is just highlighting what's going on. Because she's in the public eye, she's a big name. But the fact of the matter is there's loads of people going through this every day. So I feel that the social media operators need to put something in place, maybe be an identification verification, so then they can be made accountable for whatever they say. They can be traced and stuff like that. Because they would never do this in real life. Most of these people, right, would never do this in real life. They do it behind the keyboard. They do it, anonymously. And I feel it's time to stop now. Something needs to be done about this because this is an epidemic. It's only going to keep on getting worse if something isn't done now. So let's stop it now, right? Yeah? Let's nip it in the bud. Enough is enough of all of this social media trolling and all this stuff. There's no need for it. There's no need for it, yeah? Okay? Maybe there's people, they need to seek some sort of help or something. Why they feel the need to spend that much time worrying about other people's lives, their personal lives. So, let's all get together on this and let's stop this epidemic now.